With the presidential and parliamentary elections closely coming nearer, various candidates are busy campaigning in their electoral areas, promising all sorts of heaven and earth, even promises that are unachievable in the capacity of their offices they are looking for. Today we caught up with the Alliance for National Transformation, Kampala Central Member of Parliament contestant, RONALD MUKASA SENKUBUGE, who was in KISENYI with his electorates, convincing them how he could be a better candidate for that office if elected. Here he says most youth in Kampala Central belong to the informal sector and need to be helped by government to improve on their business skills. SENKUBUGE believes Parliament needs to pass a legislation that allows available businesses to grow so as to employ more youth in a move to address the unemployment challenge. He says further the same legislation will also be key in strengthening the entrepreneurship skills and also creating an environment that allows youth to have hope in their country.
Pass legislation which allows businesses to grow so that businesses can grow and create the jobs which young people are looking for. We also need to ensure that we strengthen how we can build entrepreneurship skills amongst young people, that they can create an opportunity and employment for themselves. But we also need to create an environment where we see that a young person still has hope that there is opportunity in their country, and that is something which I think we owe to these young people.
SENKUBUGE also believes improving on the technical education is also key in a country like Uganda, since majority of the populace are young people. He thinks a legislation that allows youth in the fabrication, plumbing and carpentry works to get a one-year education certificate at their various places of work would also improve on the welfare of youth, but also close on the unemployment gap that the nation faces.
The appropriation which allows for resources to go into what they would call the fabrication sectors, many of which are informal in nature, so that they can be able to not act as just fabrication centers but as education centers, so that they can be built into our education system, so that a young person can spend 1 year in a garage, 1 year in a fabrication center, be able to learn a skill and be able to be even certified possibly, so that they can be able to walk out and say, I know something which can put money in my pocket. So we think that is possible, and we'll be excited to see how we can.
However, on the mode of scientific elections that the politicians are using as per the guidelines given by the Electoral Commission, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, SENKUBUGE says they are being affected in terms of finances, long work, among others, due to the door-to-door campaigns, as he explains.
We are, it's a challenging time to do an election, partly because you possibly have the option of a door-to-door campaign or the option of using media, and we're being grateful for the media opportunities. But as a camp, we have chosen to do a door-to-door campaign, believing that it will get the message there. But it's time-consuming and resource-consuming. But we believe that the message is getting out there, and Kampala dwellers will soon be able to see that this is the right man for the job.
Campaigns are expected to end on the 12th January and then elections on the 14th January for the presidential and parliamentary offices. Brian Senkumba, Channel 44 Prime News.